and welcome to another episode of Eat, Smoke, Drink. As usual, a few drops of water in one and no water in the other. Today I'm reviewing an Adelphi Breath of Isles 58.7%. It's a beast. So just to let you know, Breath of Isles, they say that because they're not allowed to name the distillery that is in the bottle. So they have Breath of Speyside, Breath of Isles, Breath of Highlands, and they don't want to tell people who the distilleries are. And this particular one, people know what the distilleries are because they will find out through the grapevine. This particular one is but we're not allowed to know that. So yeah, we don't know what distillery it is. Let's get nosing. Ooh, this is a bizarre whiskey. It's a bizarre whiskey on the nose. Sweet, meaty, smoky, peaty. There's something about it that a little strange, and that's something to be expected from the distillery of this. When I have independently bottled whiskey from this distillery, it always is a little bit strange. Why? Because they use an exclusive, well, a very exclusive and localized type of peat, and I'm getting peat, but not such a heavy peat. I'm getting more smoke, more resiny smoke, and it's very different to your normal Isla peat. I'm getting earthiness, I'm getting definite salinity, a lot of earthiness. I'm definitely getting a quintessential bourbon influence. Not sure if it is bourbon influence, but I'm definitely getting a bourbon influence. I'm pretty sure it will be. It's heavy on vanilla and heavy on sickly coconut, but you know what really gets me with this particular one is I can smell salami. A classic salami. Black pepper, pork, pig fat, that ferment, that cold fermentation of salami. Absolutely delicious. And I'm also getting a little bit of salinity, which is once again the salami. It just smells very oily, very fatty. Smoky. I wouldn't say it's a fruity whiskey or a floral whiskey, but I am getting some fruit in there. And this might sound bizarre, but I am getting a little bit of jackfruit. Yes, I'm getting a little bit of jackfruit. I know it sounds bizarre, but I'm getting a little bit of jackfruit. Jackfruit, if you haven't had it before, has a sickly sweet smell right in the back. I know it sounds weird, but it's kind of like you know, like baby milk sick kind of smell, but pleasant way. I know it sounds fucking weird, right? But it's yeah, I can't describe jackfruit apart from that. Very vanilla, sickly sweet. Let's smell the one with water. With water, it changes dramatically. I'm getting a lot more metallic iron. Definitely. I'm definitely getting metallic. I'm getting an irony smell. Like a cast iron smell. I'm getting the soot. I'm definitely still getting the oiliness, smokiness. I'm getting more herbs in it. I'm trying to pinpoint what kind of herb. Like an oregano. I'm getting a fresh oregano, freshly chopped oregano, just a waft of it. And I'm getting some pine resin there as well. The fruit does subside a little bit, the jackfruit. And I'm getting cinnamon quill. Alright, let's get tasting. Strange. Initial hit in the mouth, sweet, and then it starts to become savory. This is an oily beast. This is an oily, robust beast. It's a 12-year-old. It's a heavy beast. This is not for the faint-hearted. This is not smooth. This will not be over quickly. Sorry, that's a 300 reference there. Wow. Uber complex. Meaty, salty, fatty, oily, resiny. It coats the mouth, it's chewy. The finish is absolutely phenomenal and long. They've done well with this bottling. It is quite a... oh wow, that is delicious. The thing is though, all of the little small flavors, I'm not tasting them. I am just getting one theme with no water is salami, fat, pork, pig meat, pork crackling. That's what I'm getting, which is delicious because the pork is my spirit animal. The sweetness, it's like there's a quintessential caramel, there's a caramelized sugar sweetness, and then the meatiness hits you. I'm getting a waft of smoke right in the back end, and if I really smell it, I am getting that jackfruit right in the back end. But that is an outstanding whiskey, absolutely outstanding. That makes me want to weep. That is outstanding, delicious. And I'm not a big fan of the distillery bottlings of Highland Park, but when it comes to independent bottles, that's when it's really compelling. The independent bottles sometimes to me is a little bit too tame, a little bit uninteresting, drinkable, palatable, but nothing that'll knock my socks off and get me out of bed in the morning. This one though, it is very, very compelling. Let's try the one with water. Right. With water, it tapers back that alcohol. First impressions, I can't decide which one I like more. Sweetness more, it's mellowed out more. The mouthfeel changes, it's less thick, less viscous, less intense. You know what? I'm going to say progress it. Right now, progress it. The flavors are still very similar. No change, the smoke comes out a little bit more with water, but progress it. No water, a few drops with water. Let it progress in the mouth, let it evolve. I'm getting a slight bitterness in the end, a slight bitterness. I'm thinking citrus rind, slight lemon rind, lemon pith, a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of burnt brown sugar. It's oily, I can taste the peat, I can taste the smoke, and it lingers, but it's just, it doesn't feel like it's as heavy as Isla peat. It just doesn't feel like it, but it's definitely there, but it's just not heavily peated in my opinion as Isla. The peat is actually quite discreet and I like it, but the flavor is absolutely face smashing in either samples. Like I said, this is not for someone who just casually drinks whiskey. I think this is a whiskey drinker's whiskey because it's not smooth. If someone tells you, oh, smooth, it's not at all. It's not at all. This is not smooth. This is challenging but pleasant. Challenging but pleasant. It is strong and almost overpowering but pleasant. I don't know how else to describe it. The aftertaste that I'm getting now, I'm getting a sweetness of honey. Just like honey with a little bit of hot water, a bit of lemon. I'm getting that, just honey and lemon. It's absolutely delicious. Cigar pairings. Look, you know what? Take your pick. Take your pick. This is going to drown most cigars. So, you know, pick something robust. This is going to drown most cigars. This is not a whiskey that can be bullied by most cigars. So, yeah. Until next time, thank you very much for joining me. Please hit subscribe, ring that bell. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to know which distillery this is, let me know and I will let you know. Maybe ask me on Instagram discreetly. You know, we don't want to publish it now, do we? But yeah, absolutely delicious. Thank you very much.
Under the world, I'm gonna sing down under the water. Under the world, I'm gonna sing and I'm gonna sing. Under the world.